Our existence is ministered by individuals who set and provides warmth, supervision, and morality. These factors and influences are means which enables a mortal to enhance in a way that is fruitful for his or her development. Well, in my case, these are my parents. As I was gaining consciousness, my parents, who studious, tender, and decent, foster and condition me to possess an attitude to treasure healthy socialization, respect, and ethics. Growing up, citizens often told me that I was disciplined, pretty, focused, kind, and modest, for I behaved similar to my grandmother's teenage time, whereas I prefer to stay at home rather than hanging out and doing outdoor activities or to publicly display myself. I am very demure, gentle, as well as a ladylike, attached with wit and mentality which cherishes its worth as a human and as a woman. To act with respect, plus to regularly assist seniors by tasks they can no longer execute, is a trait that I permanently practice, for it sincerely registered as one of my traits, which affects me in a way that I manifest the life lecture inspired by my family. It displays my authentic self, for I recognize the essence of my fellowship, along with retaining our tradition in this modifying setting where everything is slowly forgetting and neglecting its roots, traditions, and values. These positive programs, such as performing deeds acquired with courtesy, grants me to be humble, as well as hailing its customs, elders' welfare, including by not being swallowed by the system which brought toxicity, plus extreme, ceaseless, and exaggerated expression of sentiments and personality. Luckily, I've got these individuals who raised me appropriately. However, the pressing pressure could also come from your clan, including the community itself. Due to their assumption for me to succeed in as a firstborn, the pressure that I bear is way too broad, which often results in the idea where they expect more, including with comparing me with other mortals, specifically to our relatives and neighbors who are way too proficient, triumphant, and eminent. Mabuti pang anak ni ganito, ganyan kasi sa'yo. Dapat maging katulad ka ng mga pamangkin mo na matatalino at palaging nasa top, gayahin mo sila para may silbi ka. These sayings are forms of coercion, for it produces adversities that enables me to sense lack of skills, dejection, and self-doubt. With these heavy projections and hopes, my self-esteem is highly affected, which causes me to feel timid, incapable, insufficient, as well as a burden and a bad model to my siblings. Therefore, I consider it as a negative belief which blocks my chances to elevate without hurdles as well as stress, such as letting me feel that I am nothing unlike them. For even though I exert my full capacity to conclude a particular task, tension and nervousness transpire. It feels like I was programmed to be someone else's puppet who's deprived by the possibility of owning a life, tackling its desired path without others' judgment and comparison. I am not trying to discredit my relatives, but I am trying to relay that I can prosper in a way that makes me feel gratified. By exploring and living as me, I can help the family succeed and own a life where as necessities and stuff are adequate. At first, I felt restricted, limited when it comes to pursuing my merriments. It encages every opportunity, for I doubt my abilities. I was weighing thoughts like, if I can even level with their performances. Hence, by personal will to deal with this kind of situation together with the succor of my friends and the guidance from above, I chose to neglect those notions and begin to behave according to my pleasure and field of interest. Because even if I experience this occurrence again, it may affect me, but I can stand and move on along with my personal aspirations. I ought to live a life programmed to prosper as a human and not as an object designed to follow expectations and be someone I am not. Being manipulated and compared may be negative, but it never swallowed me, for I long to be a person who explore, who's real, as well as who pursue matters that make sense, which uplifts my spirit, that can certainly hold my potentialities, plus a way which I can excel at my choices. Be yourself, ignore undesirable barriers, and exist with meaning, considering notions which boost yourself to be better.